Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Hey, KO4PDI here. Promised you I would come live today, and I'm here live today. So, why am I here live today? Well, let's go back in time. A couple of days ago, one of our members posted a video on the page of using an FTM 500 to talk to the ISS, and it worked. However, I had months ago, the minute they released the information about this FTM 500, I contacted John Kruk and asked him, is this a full duplex radio? No, I didn't think it was based on this video. I'm going to play that video on my screen in a second as soon as I find it here. Mixing through all the memes. There it is. All right, let's switch to that screen. This one right here. And here's the video on the page. That side of me. And right here, you can see there's the FTM. Get my mouse over there. Here's the FTM 500. And if I turn the audio up, isn't that funny? It's me.
Kilo Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, EM83.
Turn down the volume.
Kilo Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, EM83.
That's me.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the contact. Well, let
me see if I can pause this.
Trying to get to.
Okay. Here's what I want you to look at. On the top, he has the 145990. That is the transmit side of the ISS. That's the uplink to the ISS. On the bottom is 437.8. That is the receive. Got it? All right. Watch when he transmits, the audio from the 437-800 disappears.
International Space Station on VHF 2-meter repeater.
That was me again. You hear me coming in on the bottom VFO. He's clicking his mic.
Kilo Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, EM83.
No sound from the 437-800 when he transmits. You notice that? That is not full duplex. However,
Kilo
after
Fox
John
4,
Kruk got all
Alpha,
pissed at me,
EM83.
which he had a right to. All right, I'm going to stop that now. So what you're seeing is when I transmit, I'm transmitting and he's hearing me. As soon as he keys his mic, the audio from the A band overrides the B band, and you don't hear your voice coming back. When I do it on a 9700, I am transmitting on one frequency and receiving on the other. Why is this the case? My IC 9700 has two separate antenna inputs, one for 70 centimeter and one for 2 meter. The FTM 500 does not. So they're both, the transmit and receive are using the same antenna. Well, what happens is, I called Roger from Yaesu Tech Support just to find out for a fact what the story was. What it is the third harmonic of 145.990. Figure it out. Let's do it on a calculator just to prove this. On the calculator, I'm going to clear my calculator, and I'm 145.990 times, here's right here, 3 equals 437,900. That is 970. that is only 1.7 kilohertz away from 437-800. See that? So what Roger explained to me from tech support is that this third harmonic of 2 meters is blanking out the 437.8. What it is, it's not called blanking out. It's called desensitizing. It is desensitizing the 437.8. Now, Roger did explain to me, if you were transmitting on 70 centimeters and receiving on 2 meters, no problem. Works fine. But as you know, most of the uplinks on most of the satellites is 2 meter. So if that's the case and the downlink is supposed to be 437.8, we are at 437.97 on the third harmonic of 2 meters, which is blanking it out. So yes, it's full duplex, but no, it's not. It won't work if you're transmitting on 2 meter and receiving on 70 centimeters. So number one, I owe John Kruk an apology because technically he was right. It does do full duplex, but I would not recommend this radio for satellites. Another reason is it does not have upper and lower sideband. So all you could use this radio on is FM birds. You could not use it on linear birds. There you go. So now we know. So my humble apologies to John Kruk from Yaesu. I want you to hear this right clear as a bell out of my mouth. I shot my mouth off because I saw this and expected that to be the way it worked, that it was not full duplex. Well, technically it is full duplex. It just won't work with FM birds that have an uplink of 2 meters and a downlink of 70 centimeters. So if you're going to buy this radio, and this is why I was so interested in this situation. That's why I asked questions before the radio was even released. I contacted John and he said, yes, it's full duplex. I was ready to go out and buy one. I'm glad I didn't because $650 is way, way, way too much money for this radio. I'm sure it'll come down eventually. Everything's going up. I understand that. But I don't think this radio is worth $650. It is a very good radio. Not knocking the radio, but I'm limited to doing C4 FM in my area or using hotspots to access other forms of digital communications like D-Star and stuff like that, which is what I do now with my FTM 300 in my car. And my FTM 300 is not full duplex. I knew that. The only thing that's really cool about this is supposedly you can get on A-band and B-band on the same band, I believe. You can't do that with the FTM 300. By the way, I'm watching the chat on YouTube, and I can also watch the chat on Twitter. So far, no comments anywhere. But anyway, I wanted to do that mea culpa because John Kruk deserves an apology, and I decided to give it to him because he's right. It is full duplex, but it is not practical for satellite use. Not at all, because many of the satellites are uplink on 2, downlink on 4. Now, if everything you want to contact is uplink on 4 and downlink on 2, full duplex, use it, have your fun. But the other way around, not going to work. That's it. So I hope you understand that. I wanted to do this as a apology to John. I know for a fact John gets beaten up mercilessly in that Yaesu System Fusion group. I joined that group. I'm almost sorry I did. I don't even read the reports and comments anymore because it's just everybody jumping on John. And now, did Yaesu deserve some of this blowback? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they did. I mean, from releasing a picture that was not accurate at all and not saying anything about the radio, people speculated. John got all bent out of shape over that, which I think was a mistake on his part, because these YouTube people that do these things are promoting his product or not promoting his product. But either way, he should just accept it. In the words of W.C. Fields, any publicity is good publicity. So if I was going to give John any advice, it would be chill. Don't let this stuff get to you. It's not worth the aggravation. It's not worth the anger. I know for a fact that people comment on my stuff, and if you have a constructive criticism of anything I do, God, I love that. I will sit here and sit at your feet and learn from you. As I take a sip from my NASA cup, gotta have my coffee every morning. That's my second cup, and that'll be the last one. So okay, so there's the story. You got that? I didn't want to make enemies, but I know for a fact when I'm told something and I
It's got
see
a
evidence that it's not.
station on Earth, another part of the country.
Turn that audio off.
That
Every time you touch the web page. Here's the video again. I'll put it back on the screen for a second and show you what I'm talking about again. We'll start it. I'll just hit the audio on it. You'll hear it. Here we go.
Kilo Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, EM83. Kilo Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, EM83.
Fox 4, Victor Quebec Alpha, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99, Jeffrey.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the contact.
I remember that contact too.
Well, I just got a station on Earth, another part of the country. The astronauts aren't talking, but the repeater system is on up there in the space station.
All right, so now you see what I'm talking about. All right, so John, profuse apologies to you. You'll probably not even watch me anymore because you ain't got time for me. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You didn't respond to my email where I apologized to you either. That's okay. You probably got my stuff going directly to junk after the way I called you out as a liar. But that's okay. He's right. It is full duplex, but no, you cannot use it for satellites if your uplink is 2 meter and your downlink is 4 meter. And on that note, I will leave it at that and wish you all a fond, great day. By the way, this weekend, we're talking June 3rd and 4th, is the plaque weekend for Parks on the Air. So there are 1 million people doing Parks on the Air on FT8. All right, 3. But I'm getting a lot of contacts on FT8 for Parks on the Air. I may go out and activate a park or 2 or 3 or 4 today myself. If the bands are open, I might get out there and try to do multiple parks today and get another Rover Award. Anyway, I hope you guys are great. I hope you have a great day. I just want to wish you a fond adieu. 73 KO4PDI. Take care. I'm clear.